Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to a new series in Hearts of Iron 4. Today I'm actually going to be playing a mod that I've never uploaded a campaign of on the channel. This is going to be the Road to 56. And we are going to be playing as China under Chiang Kai-shek. So there's a few reasons that I wanted to do this. The first is, it's one of my great disappointments in vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 that there is no China focus tree, and Road to 56 has one. And I've actually not, as far as I can tell, there isn't anybody who's done a China playthrough in Road to 56 on YouTube. I see tons of People's Republic of China playthroughs, but I haven't seen where anybody just plays plain old China, so I wanted to do that. And as I'm sure a lot of you know, there's going to be some serious changes happening to vanilla Hearts of Iron 4, including rumors that there is going to be finally a China focus tree in the DLC, but also they're going to be creating a sort of order of battle, or at least some sort of chain of command module in the battle system. So you'll have field marshals that are assigned to generals, or vice versa, generals that are assigned to field marshals, and that's how you're going to be able to order your battle plans and stuff. Well, China, I think, doesn't have any generals. They only have field marshals, so the new order of battle system won't really affect them at all. So I thought it won't be something that's terribly out of date anytime soon. And I think the history of China in this period is really interesting, so I'm going to tell you guys right up front. In fact, I probably have it in the thumbnail. We are going to be turning democratic. We're obviously not... Well, let's just get into it. I'll talk more about what I'm planning once we're in there. So, brief history. Once the most powerful nation on the face of the earth, China has been brought low by nearly a century of Western imperialism and internal strife. Chiang Kai-shek and the Kuomintang, the central government of China, now face threats from both the Japanese Empire, which has already annexed a vast swathe of China, and Mao's communists, who are currently holed up in the hills of Shanxi. Surrounded on all sides, Chiang now prepares China for a war the likes of which the country has never seen. Alright, now, I know a little bit about how this works. Also, yeah. I know a little bit. I'm going to keep historical focuses off because this is a mod where there's a lot of alternative history things that could happen, so I think it'll be fun. I doubt it'll stop Japan from attacking me, though. Hopefully they still attack me. I'll actually be quite annoyed if they don't, because that's the whole point of playing China, is you have to struggle to unify while Japan is also attacking you. So this is Road to 56. I don't really have a ton of experience playing it. I know, for example, that the Soviet Union can go either Stalin or Trotsky, but they can kind of already do that. But things are much different. Like if you go over here to France, the political tree is much more extensive. Germany as well has a very, very different focus tree. Much, 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 much bigger. As you could see, I think there's ways that the Kaiser can come into power, for example. I believe there's a lot more events. Though I think that 56 does use a couple of focus trees from the base game. I think Romania is one of them. Yeah, Romania is pretty much the Death or Dishonor focus tree, it looks like. Although I don't think they can develop nukes in the base game. But it's going to be interesting. So we're going to have historical AI off to see what happens internationally, who flips. I've heard that Mexico is very overpowered in Road to 56, but that shouldn't really affect us, but it'll be kind of funny if we see them just eat the United States. So anyway, going back to my reasoning as to why I've decided to go democratic, well, you see, you have a branch here which you could either head into rethinking the Republic, and then you can go fascist or communist. I don't see the point of going fascist if we're going to be fighting Japan so that we don't become fascist. And if I was going to be a communist China, I would just play the People's Republic of China, or the Chinese Soviet Union, I should say. And in this direction, we can continue the People's Tutelage, in which we stay neutral under the Kuomintang, or we could go democratic. And this can lead to some interesting things where we could join the Allies, or we can actually just become our own democratic faction in Asia, but we could become friends with the United States and with the United Kingdom and things like that. So I just think it's kind of interesting. But we probably won't have time for politics very much at the start, because we are going to be fighting an existential war against Japan. So let's just do some cleaning up here and kind of, you know, organize the army a little bit. So I did spend some time actually looking at the focus tree because I didn't want to go in totally blind and spend the first hour of the video or something just reading focus tree stuff. But the basic first decision that I have to make is, do I want to prepare myself for war with Japan, or do I want to attack the Chinese Soviet Republic here? Now, if I choose to prioritize the war against Japan, I can build forts and stuff faster, and I could create the Chinese United Front later. But I have decided that I think it's going to be better to just destroy the People's Republic of China immediately, as soon as possible. So we're gonna set up in some of these areas here. Yeah, so we're gonna prioritize internal stability. The Japanese are a disease of the skin. The communist bandits are a disease of the heart. So we will purge the traitors first. We got tons of national spirits here. We got German military advisors, which lower our land doctrine research time by 7%. There are communist uprisings. So basically, if I become more communist, pieces of China will apparently break off and join the communist China. The warlord cliques have some really bad effects here. They lower my national unity by 30%, increase my daily political power cost by 1.1, and lower my recruitable population factor by 55%, although I still have over 700,000 available to me because it is China after all. My army is incompetent, hurting my recovery rate, reinforce rate, organization, planning speed, max planning, max entrenchment, and entrenchment speed, which really sucks, especially because I think I'm going to do Grand Battle Plan. And then this hurts a lot of the effects that Grand Battle Plan gives me. And it says I have to have at least 350 army experience to lower the penalty. So I think that'll be pretty easy because I'm sure I'll take a lot of casualties. So I'm not really going to be adjusting my division designs, which are pretty basic here, because I want to accumulate that army experience as quickly as possible. Alright, next is here we go, public literacy, which is almost a 50% increase to my research time, as well as electronics research time, nuclear research time. Wait a minute, that reminds me, am I on veteran mode? I wanted to play this on veteran. No, I'm not. Okay, there's going to be a cut. Okay, here we go, we're on veteran mode. So this is going to reduce my production efficiency cap and severely curtail my political power gain, as well as giving bonuses to the AI. But I wanted a challenge. Alright, so let's fix this. Oh yeah, I haven't chosen. Oh yeah, there's a new tech tree here in 56, which is also very interesting. Now, as I was saying, so we got the public literacy, which is really hurting my research time. And actually, do the research time stack for electronics, I wonder? Let's go over here. Wait, no. Engineering. Yeah, so it's going to take, it almost doubles the amount of time it would take for me just to get the first electronic mechanical engineering, which is only going to lower my research type by 1%. I think some of these stats have been changed in Road to 56, so I need to be sure to keep an eye out on that. So I'm not getting something that I think is better than it isn't. And then this is probably the most important national spirit I have, the incompetent industry, which just annihilates my production efficiency, retention, and I essentially cannot build anything but rifles. Not realistically, anyway. So you can go ahead and pause that and read through it, but basically I cannot build anything but rifles. Even towed artillery is going to be an additional 500% production cost. And an incompetent naval industry. But, I mean, there's no way I'm going to build a navy to compete with Japan anytime soon, so we're not even going to worry about that. Alright, now, what is my priority here? I think it is going to be industry. Jeez, these are horrific. 210 days. Oh my goodness gracious, what am I getting myself into? Alright, so we want to be building that. 210 days to get that. I think we are going to focus on getting... I know that I already have the first mass assault doctrine complete, but I think I am actually going to go with Grand Battle Plan doctrine, which I know probably some of you are screaming at the screen right now. Just, what are you doing? No! I mean, it would be much better if I could just choose any one of them, but I mean, I really do believe that this is going to be the correct decision to make for my army. All right, let's switch all these again. I mean, organize all these again. Okay, So as you can see, we have only field marshals, as I said before. I think we're going to go with this guy with his the charismatic Sun Li Jian, because he has the recovery charismatic trait, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, what field marshal am I going to assign these 5 guys here? I think we're going to go with Tu Yuming here. And we'll get him right here, and he's going to drive for the capital. And then we'll assign a front line against Shang-Chi as well. And we'll put Chiang Kai-shek himself in charge of it. Alright. So yeah, there's all sorts of bad things. I'm already have a loss of equipment. I am building some fighters, but I just don't even know if it's worth doing. We might get a couple of these up and running. Perhaps towed artillery, just so the efficiency cap could go up. But the main goal here is, of course, infantry equipment. Infantry equipment, infantry equipment, infantry equipment. We need lots of it, tons of it. Actually, with that in mind, I wonder if I should... No, I already have infantry type 1 researched. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty awesome. Okay, great. Now, let's get the clock running here while I figure out what I want to do next. So, I know that the Japanese are going to be coming from the east, so I want to prioritize building things in the west. And I know I probably should go for factories right away, but I'm actually going to spend some time building infrastructure because the war is going to be long. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take, but I anticipate maybe going into the 1940s. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll do it faster. Maybe it'll go longer. I don't know. We actually have an excess of military equipment here. And you know what? We're going to convert everybody. We're going to convert everybody. So I'm now 8,000 infantry equipment in the hole. Let's see how well that goes for me. On second thought, that probably was a bad idea. But no, it's fine. I'm committing to it. Let's pick up the speed here. So I do have a puppet here, I think. Yes, the Mongol Political Committee is a puppet of China, but they're kind of fascist-leaning. And I don't particularly trust them because I think there's something where... I think there's an event where I can have them help me or help Japan, but I have to pay a penalty or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to have to wait and find out. But it's going to be... I'm really looking forward to, with the historical AI being turned off, also seeing what's going to happen in the rest of the world. What's outdated and in production? Oh, I'm still building basic infantry equipment. Yeah, so let's fix that. Let's just take the retention hit now. I've only got 3 factories. Amazing. Alright, we've prioritized internal stability. We got 150 political power. We're actually losing political power every day whenever I am taking a focus, so that really sucks. So we're going to do the Shang-Chi offer? Yeah. Yan's fiefdom denies us military access. We strong arm him into submission that we can surround the communists and crush them once for all. So I'm doing this because even though this is letting the Chinese Soviet Republic here build up their forces more, I still have so many more than them that I think it will be okay. And the way I see it, it's kind of like how Russia plays out. Oh, Mongol Political Committee, this is probably the event. The way I see it, it's kind of like Russia in Kaiserreich Hearts of Iron 4, where you just have tons of divisions, and while you might not necessarily have guns for them, the point is that you have so many divisions that your enemies can't cover the entire border. So if they only have 8 divisions, how can they possibly cover this entire border? Somebody is going to manage to sneak through. Alright, what do we got going on here? There's a pro-Japanese attitude. He might give himself to Japan. They've called for an action to weaken him. This could prevent a greater loss of territory, but the warlord Yan Shishan might get some benefit from this. Who's that? This guy? Splitting his power, but he might get benefit from it. Well, let's split it. Wait, nothing to worry about. Split the committee. Nothing to worry about. Oh, so if I split the committee, they become the owners of Sui. Wait, what? They become owner and controller of Suiyan, but they already are. And then their opinion of China will become minus 100%, and then their change of popularity of fascists will be 15%. I'm not sure I understand. So, or I could gain political power. Okay, so if I just leave him alone, I get political power and he won't hate me? Yeah, why wouldn't I take this? Nothing to worry about. Oh, but he's saying that is worry. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I'm just going to go nothing to worry about. Alright, so I'm just a little confused. So I guess I split the committee to make him less powerful in the event that he betrays me, but it seems like that is making it sure that he will betray me. Or if I say nothing to worry about, I get political power, and then he doesn't hate me. If anything, I hate him more. They hold our core provinces. Yeah, I'm going to take political power. Why wouldn't I? That was weird. Okay, so another issue here. Now, I got 150 political power. I actually cannot change my economy because I have the corrupted economy, which is giving me these horrific effects. So I can't change it unless I have 1350 or 1500 political power. I'm nowhere near that, obviously. So I have to stick with this for a very long time to come. So because of that, I think I'm actually going to just take the silent workhorse so I can get long-term political power gain. Which I know he's going to take a while to pay for himself, but it's a long road to 1350, but I intend to climb it. I don't know if that's game breaking. There's probably a focus that I just haven't been able to find that fixes it for me, but we're gonna pile it up. But right now we're losing political power every day, so this is why it's important that I need to defeat the veteran war cliques. Alright, problems in Sichuan. Reports of starvation and drought in Sichuan has started to appear in newspapers. Some organizations have been raising money to aid the affected. If we offer to help the people of Sichuan, it could potentially grant us additional political power over the area. Is that a warlord area or something? I don't think so. It's right here. Foreign claims. So like what they'll lose their core. I couldn't care less. So I'll lose recruitable population and more communist support. I'll be affected by more communist support. Ugh, why would I do that? Send aid, battling famine, consumer good factories 5%, daily political power gain 0.05% for 350 days. Hell yeah! What do I care about 5% consumer goods factories? I still only... Oh, it actually did take away one. I was going to say, maybe I have so few that it might not affect me, but no, I'm not that lucky. Let's also start to get our planes ready. Remilitarization of the Rhineland, so nothing ahistorical so far. Or is that too far? No, that's fine. Well, let's get some fighters here. Okay. So, do they have any planes? They have 2 divisions and 0 planes. Yeah, so this should be very easy to deal with. I've already got quite a... When did I get so much more manpower? Okay. So let's see what happens. I think it's technically an offer. Oh, we just annexed them. Great. So the warlord of Shaanxi has accepted our offer. The bandits are next. Now that the rear is exposed, it will be easier to crush the bandits. So that's awesome. Now, there's 2 reasons why it's awesome. You see, this is communist construction. So this is going to give me 2 infrastructure in all states bordering the PRC. I now have 2 more states that border them. So I got 4 more infrastructure. Pretty good deal. Oh, and I guess I got a couple of divisions. That's sort of funny. Yeah, convert them as well. Wait, no. Chiang Kai-shek, he's the one. So Chiang Kai-shek, he's going to come from the north, like this. We're going to go south. Alright, so we're coming in with 59 divisions against 11. Organize West Exposition. Are they going to attack somebody? Gains Annex War Goal against Jibi Sanma. Well, that's interesting. So they're going to try to... attack them. Well, that's going to hurt them, because if they go to war, I'll just eat their army's going to be along this border, the one border that I'm not. That's kind of funny. They've completely screwed themselves. Alright, I'm actually going to trade for a factory here for steel, because I cannot stop building rifles for a moment. More rifles. More. I probably should just stop building planes. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, we don't need planes. I mean, we need planes, but we're not gonna. It's hopeless. Okay, and we got. I guess we should just get our navy out here somewhere. I mean, if they could stop an invasion, that'd be great. But I don't think they're going to. And what's Japan doing? Let's take a look at Japan's tree. They're working on torpedoes. All right. So we have here reinforcing the Soviet border. That just takes 28 days. Chinese border incident takes 35 days. All right. So when they do decide to attack me, it's going to be pretty quick. Now, if they're going historic, although I do have historic focus off, meaning like in real life historic, that should be happening in the later half of 1937. So I should be okay. Oh, I just realized I got this airbase here. That's fantastic. All right, so we've got our construction. We will now strike at the bandits. Okay, yeah, it should be nice and easy. We'll find out in a hurry. I don't think they have any planes either. Grand Northwest Union proposal. Gets proposal from Chinese Soviet Republic. Oh no, are they gonna join their faction or something? Oh no. Well, I mean, they don't border me, but Mongolia's in the Comintern. Crap. I think they're about to join the Comintern. Bastards. I guess that makes sense. They must have incorporated this possibility into the game so that people can't do what I'm doing and just rush them suddenly. Chinese Soviet Republic declared war. Okay. Don't join the Comintern. Don't join the Comintern. I don't think they did. I think I'm okay. Alright, so we can't unify China yet. I could just wait till the war is over. It might not take too long, but let's see what's going on over here. So this will increase my research time by 2%. Amazing, right? I could invest in industry, which gives me 150% research bonus, which is pretty damn good when you consider the horrific negatives for my research. So this could get me my first industry. Over here, I can get another research slot if I have more than 30 factories. And it lowers the public illiteracy rate. So I need just this. So I could do this, then this. I might do this. Yeah, because I would like to get a third research slot. I don't know if I can ever get 5. There's a 4th one here. I think the 5th one is this it? Right there. There's a 5th one. Education of citizenship. There's another one there. Yeah, okay, so it is possible to eventually get 5. Anyway, so we're going to take this, even though the effect's not that great. And I think we can go ahead and start a war here. See, it's going to take 220 days. I am going to be doing concentrated industry because I don't have the technology to be constantly changing. Okay, and we're working on this over here, and we're going to get a 75% research time bonus. This is only going to take 153 days to get the max planning upgrade, which is awesome. So I think, yeah, we're going to do concentrated industry, yes. And then after this, so we'll probably get this, then the national, no, then investing in industry. Yep, I think that'll work. Okay, now here we go. This should be pretty easy since they have all their troops on the other border. War. Our government has deemed the current war the most important issue at hand. So modify corrupted government. Oh, so it gets rid of how bad it is. Here we go. Yeah, there's nobody on the border. There's nobody on the border. What a bunch of dumbasses. That was it. That was the easiest war ever. That's so funny. Oh, no, don't tell me they're going to get it. No, I got it. There it is. Wow, maybe I should. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have waited because I could have done the Unify China. Wow. Well, no, I can't go back now. Corruption returned to pre-war level. How long was that war? Like a week? Alright, so time for new plans. Let's get some more people on these borders. Have I caught up with... Yes! Okay, so I captured a bunch of equipment from them. Now we can start to build some more divisions. I actually have 10,000 artillery, which is interesting. I might do some sort of modification to some of my divisions. Maybe make a few, just a few small amount of divisions that are that have artillery in them, and I'll just use them for really specific things. This is going to be a pain, Yuan, because these mountains and rivers, they make it very difficult to go through sometimes. I have no factories. Where did they go? Not a single factory available to me. What's outdated? Harrion class. Oh, the cruiser is out of date. That's fine. Where did all my factories go? What is causing this? Battling famine, corrupted economy. Nordic Defensive Alliance has been created, so that's something going on in Europe. Alright, so we will unify China now. Alright, where's that put us? Okay, we'll just stop that now. Alright, that's good for now. I'd like to have, maybe 150 divisions before I go to war with Japan. They actually have more than me right now, which sucks. So we got the Nordic Defensive Alliance. Who is that? It's just Finland. They're not with anybody. And over here, Turkey has created the Sadabat Pact. Is this a demilitarized zone? Strange. What's the United States doing? Caribbean Sphere. Okay, they must be doing their Pax Americana stuff. Whoa! Alf Landon just was elected president. We managed to catch that, so Roosevelt is out of office. Okay. How much longer has this got? About 30 or so days. I also don't have much army experience. I am gaining it daily, though, because of Falkenhausen. Although I think that Japan's going to tell him to leave. With the... Where is it? Where is it? There's something here. Yeah, Severino German ties. China removes National Spirit German military advisors. It'd be cool if I could get Germany to help me out. But I don't think it's worth spending the political power to improve our relations. I think they're going to go with Japan. Ultimatum. Warlord refused. Warlord refused. So we're now going to fight them. We are going to fight... Okay, wait. No, Warlord folds. Long Yung has recognized that opposing us won't end well. They submitted peacefully. Long Yung joins our army. Okay, that's great. So let's get this army over here as quickly as possible. Alright, so we have a war goal against Jibi Sanma. We're waiting to hear from them. Alright, meanwhile, I think actually we should... Warlord folds. Li Zongren has recognized that opposing us won't end well. They submitted peacefully. Alright, awesome. So now we just need to get over here. This should be an easy fight. How many divisions do they got? 5 to 8. Yeah. Of course, while this is good that I'm taking all these places, remember, this also means that I'm not spending any time working on defending against Japan. I need to be at peace for these. Alright, so you know what? We actually are going to invest in our industry. Yeah, I like that research bonus. And factories. There's more factories I can get down here, but I have to be at peace. And so we need to actually prioritize that, because I'm not going to be at peace for much longer. Got plenty of new divisions, too. But let's go ahead and declare war. Corrupted economy has been taken care of once more. And I know I probably could just go around some of these, but I'm actually fine with them fighting because it's giving me army experience. Look at it shoot up. So I'm actually just going to let it play out in a pretty much inefficient manner. Okay, max planning. This is the one to have. That's going to be so crucial when it comes time to push back against Japan. Alright, now we actually have a fair amount of factories. Look at all these factories I got. Oh, it's because we don't have the corrupted economy anymore because we're at war. Now, I don't think I want to develop in the east that much, so the place with the most slots out here... Beijing has a bunch of slots, but I think I actually need to lose that so I can get certain effects to happen. Alright, I know this doesn't seem very efficient right now, but we're gonna develop the infrastructure right here. The flaws in our army, by continue observing our army's field performance, it has become clear that our army's weakness is becoming more apparent to the enemy. If we continue to ignore these flaws, our nation's survival in the upcoming storms is very questionable. We must do something about it. Ah, so I just lost political power? That's so mean! At least I'm not losing it every day while I take a focus. I guess that's something. Look, you see they're struggling right here, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Start to have a constant stream of infantry divisions coming out as well. It's going to take a while to climb out of this hole. Maybe veteran difficulty was a mistake. How many casualties have I taken? Only 2,000. They've embraced Nashinron. Does that mean they're doing the Soviet border incident already? I hope not. Okay, I need to be at peace. Yep, they're reinforcing the Soviet border. Crap. So I think it's almost time, actually, already for the war. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I would like to finish at least one of the peacetime focuses, but I don't think it's going to happen. Wow, they're kind of holding on. Shit. Maybe I should take something else in the meantime. Public illiteracy. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to have time. I'm not going to have time to do this. It's the Xinjiang issue. At least 750,000 manpower and divisions. How many do I have? 464,000. Ultimatum from China. But aren't they in the Comintern? No, they're not, actually. Okay. How many factories do they have? Oh, they have 11. That'd be so nice to get, but I don't know if I could get it before Japan attacks me. Asylum for Jews. What's this give me? Minus 3%. No. It's not as good. Or maybe I should grab the National Defense Council, because then these are like the war with Japan focuses. No, we'll get the Peking University. I don't need to research much, but I would like to research faster. I do want to be able to have a dedicated research slot to my land doctrine at all times, and also at least one dedicated to industry. And they're justifying against us. Shit. It's already happening. Chinese border incident. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Alright, we got him. People's Republic of Ma. Did they turn communist at the last second? Okay, so I think, yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to take Xinjiang. So let's, alright, now, how long has this video been? I think that's long enough. Well, actually, no. We can at least organize for the war. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't need cavalry. Yeah, okay, wait, let's get everybody together. We got 79 divisions. Let's split that in half. And so half of you are going to guard the coastline. I hope it's enough. It might not be, I might not be able to cover the whole coast. I might have to settle for just the naval bases. And can I do victory points too? Okay, so I've got more than enough for that. And for that, we're going to use... We do have a couple generals here, which is cool. We have a Desert Fox, we got a Jungle Rat, and they both are Mountaineers. But we're going to use Chiang Kai-shek, I think, for that. Because even though he has a lower skill, he's got that defensive doctrine, and he's a logistic wizard, which is awesome. And then Sun Ling-jin, you are going to come over here on the border with Manchukuo. Do you... I'm going to just go ahead and request the forces from my puppet. I think I can use them better than he can. Alright, so this is going to basically be the plan. I do have 10,000 artillery. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to duplicate. Okay, we're going to call this actually the Sun Yat Sin. The Sun Brigade. How about the Sun Brigade? Or Sun Divisions. Alright, and these are the ones we're going to just do the typical 7-2. Yeah, just the standard that we all know. More elite divisions. Let's give them... We'll give them the cross rifles for now. Alright, and I'll have a few divisions of this. All these here, my elite ones, I will turn into that. Although I think they're going to lose the regular status because of the... because they're going to have more infantry. Okay, so we got 18 here. Maybe I should make it an even 24 so I can give them to one of my generals. Oh yeah, these are my puppets, so I can't do anything with them. Alright, so we're going to give you to the Yan Shisang. And then again, he's not a level 4, so I might as well give him to a field marshal. Fast planner, I like that. Okay, so... Okay, we have, yeah, more than enough artillery. And then that's it. That's all we're going to spend. And you guys are going to specifically... Wait, what am I doing? That's my puppet. Okay, so these guys are very specifically going to drive to make Manchukuo go away. Although maybe I should prioritize the ports, but that's my quote-unquote elite division. Alright, corruption has returned to pre-war levels. The fate of Ma Bufang. This Islamic warlord has fallen prisoner after his clique was defeated. Now we have to decide his fate. We must be prepared, or he will be a great example. Oh, political power? I will take that. Thank you very much. Alright. World-class institution. How many more days do we have? Alright, it's just about to happen. I'll probably leave you guys on a cliffhanger here. Alright, yep, that's a good place to stop it. So, I'm Conquering History Games. I hope that you are enjoying this campaign so far, and in the next episode, that's when the party really begins, in which we will be fighting against Japan, because I think they're going to ask me for a couple of provinces, and I'm just going to tell them no, so we'll just go to war right away. And let's see, I've got 83 or so divisions, they've got somewhere between 47 and 95, and I can guarantee you they're better armed than I am. So let's see how it goes. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already. Bye-bye.